Yeah. Hey,
Hi there, welcome
this
back
is
to
V.
the
Oh,
the
okay,
VNR
you can
movie
talk.
VNR movie podcast. She
Yes.
yeah she's up there is
This is
V, and I am R,
yeah, it is.
just as always. No, I'm still
100% right. Yes, you are.
once again we're doing we're pre-recording our episodes this time
Not
because
that episode yet.
yeah, we're not doing this live, and we probably won't for
Last stream.
yeah, we probably won't for a while. I'm like not specifically saying that
Yes.
we won't stream like live again, but it's not on the cards for now.
Yes. Pretty
Uh,
much.
but
It isn't.
yeah, but we're still gonna do our episodes for, and I think
Yeah, we are.
hopefully you people will like it.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, and hopefully
You
my
know, I guys
PC
like it.
and hopefully my PC can go the
Yes.
distance. Maybe I
So
think
yeah.
maybe I'll turn my camera off and just see this
Yes.
picture of me.
I like the picture still. You should update it. The ones you show me.
Yeah, maybe I will. But we don't really have a theme or a specific topic to talk about this episode. We just kind of
No, it's
we,
like a general
yeah we
like
just
it's like a general things that we've been like doing, like
yeah
game
exactly.
watching movies or catch up, seeing new things.
Yeah, exactly like that. We're talking about different kind of, last few things we've like books, movies, games, shit like that.
Yes.
And I guess we just may as well go to the first thing.
Best thing ever.
And this isn't the first, and this isn't what I pulled specifically to be first, but kind of just how the things randomly got categorized.
Yeah, pretty
And
much. It did.
and the first thing we're talking about is Luke,
Luke Cage.
yeah, Luke Cage. I thought that would be like second, but yeah, we can talk about this
Yeah,
now.
first.
We can talk about this now. Luke Cage.
I haven't seen the first season or the second season, so I just see him Defenders.
Oh yeah, well he debuted in Jessica Jones.
Yeah, he did. Yes.
You've seen
It was
Jessica.
good.
Yeah, you've seen Jessica Jones, yeah.
Yes, I have. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the Marvel Netflix stuff launched with the first season of Daredevil. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It did.
Um. I
Came out
thought.
in 2015 or 16.
Yeah, I thought the first season of Daredevil was fine, but I was more impressed with the first season of Jessica Jones.
Yes, Jessica Jones was good.
Yeah.
I like Daredevil more than Jessica Jones.
I think Kristen Vitter. I
She
forget.
did good, yes.
I think she better embody.
There's
I think she better embodies her character than Charlie Cox does Daredevil.
yeah, plus she's gonna be in the new Daredevil by the way as well.
Awesome, more of
In the new TV show.
I'd love to see more of her.
Same.
Like
She's good. She's a badass.
eventually and I just finished watching Luke Cage as this picture implies, which means I'm gonna start the first season of Iron Fist kind of soon.
Oh, good luck. I haven't watched that either.
Yeah, and then after that, it's the Defenders, which means I can finally return to Jessica Jones.
Oh yes, finally, Defenders was such a good show.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping that Jessica Jones would get a cameo in Luke Cage, because Luke
You
Cage
hope.
was actually a supporting character in Jessica
Yeah,
Jones the first season,
her, yeah.
and he was a very good supporting
It was a bit
character.
disappointing.
I beg your pardon.
It would be, but disappointing. I said it would be like disappointed that she would. It is disappointing that she never was in Luke Cage.
Yeah. Um. Although
That's it.
interestingly, Carrie Ann Morris's character from Jessica Jones did debut in the season finale of Daredevil season 2.
Really?
Yeah, which was that was a thing.
Yeah, how do you like the Daredevil? How do you like? Have you seen all the Luke Cage films?
I've seen the first season of Luke Cage,
Oh,
and I liked it well enough. I think it was it starts off pretty strong, but then it kind of has
goes
issue.
down.
It has real issues in the middle part of the story where it really kind of runs out of steam.
Yeah, I guess so.
Um,
Just haven't seen it, but I've seen trailers for it.
I think Mike Colter is really good as Luke Cage.
And my dinner's ready.
Okay,
Be
well,
back.
I'll keep talking. We also I'll wait. I'll save some stuff for when she gets back because the kind of things that I think she would want to have a say in. But you know, these Marvel Netflix series, they kind of they go a bit more. They really up the violence compared to the movies. You have people. You
And I'm back.
oh yeah, you're back. I was just
Is
talking.
my mic better?
I beg your pardon.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Yeah.
I was I was just talking about the love how Netflix kind of increases the violence in these shows compared to the
Yeah.
movies.
Yes.
Because in
Which you can go first.
which I have to wonder, is that Netflix's creative decision or is it that Marvel's or is it ABC's?
Netflix. Netflix.
Yeah, certainly possible.
Because Netflix, but everyone the fans love the violence.
Because you have was it Dodd? I forget the person's name. The person that runs the barber shop that Luke Cage is employed in. He gets shot and
Oh,
he gets shot through the neck, and you see it like exit out to the other side.
yeah.
It's pretty gruesome and I guess
Oh,
realistic maybe. I don't know what the real
yes.
I don't know what the realistic chances are of somebody surviving for that long after getting shot to the neck, but it was something.
And I just like all of those all Netflix or Netflix all the used to be so Netflix made it violence for each show of
Okay, yeah.
which I like. I likes it,
hmm
but I never seen the Cage, but it has gore in it though.
We
Not seen
also
Tommy.
we also have okay, I guess we ought to talk about Luke Cage himself as a character now. His thing is that he has indestructible skin,
He has,
which
but
uh,
yeah,
which
okay.
which was demonstrated actually during the first season of Jessica
It
Jones.
it was,
Apparently, Luke
but
Cage and
his yeah.
You go.
But he might be indestructible. But with another superhuman like him, he'd be defense. He'd be like weak as he'll get like bleed and bruise.
Well, a plot point in this series is actually the bad guy Black Diamond. I think he starts using weaponry that actually does penetrate Luke Cage's skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, like one bullet goes into a wall instead of Luke Cage, and the wall gets it drills so hard into the wall that it causes sparks, and then the bullet
Ah.
explodes in the wall. Yeah,
I see.
and that's the kind of bullets you need to actually cause Luke Cage
Yeah.
damage.
You know what?
Well,
Before didn't she She-Hulk came to Disney,
Uh,
Netflix would consider to do a She-Hulk for Netflix series.
maybe that. Well, I haven't seen the She-Hulk Disney Plus
You'll watch
series.
it.
I can't say.
If you watch it when you're drunk.
I can't comment on its quality. Maybe it's as bad as I've heard some people say.
Bad.
Maybe it's actually good, but I don't know. I'm not going to. I'm not going to weigh in on that until after I've seen it. But
Yeah.
I will say. Okay, I don't. Okay, I don't think She-Hulk herself needed to be a CGI character.
No, but like I'm not sure about them. But I'm just pointing out that Netflix, before Disney took over Netflix shows, whatever, Netflix were considered to do like a TV show, TV show for She-Hulk with Netflix version of it.
Well, the Netflix continuity is going to be incorporated in in Disney Plus, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess. I mean, there is.
Before Disney took over.
I mean, there is going to be a. There's probably going to be a noticeable incongruence between the two shows.
Yeah.
You know, because one's going to have Disney money behind it, and I guess more of a standard approach to the material, whereas whereas the Netflix stuff is definitely more distinct from definitely goes in a different direction.
Yeah, I think that half of the do. I really want to see Luke Cage season 3.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to watch the rest of Luke Cage.
Yeah.
Okay, comparing Luke Cage to Marvel's bigger, kind of black targeted franchise Black Panther.
Yeah.
Okay, comparing Luke Cage season 1 to Black Panther, the first movie. I think I prefer Luke Cage.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I don't think I wasn't a big fan of Black Panther season 1.
No.
I remember, Black Panther the first movie.
Yeah.
I'm not a particularly huge fan of Luke Cage season 1 either, but I think overall it's stronger. This this series has the comic book character Cottonmouth.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and guess who portrays Cottonmouth?
Don't know.
Mahershala Ali.
Who's she? From like Black Panther maybe?
No. He is kind of the decoy antagonist of Luke Cage season 1 before he gets killed off. Spoilers, by the way.
Oh.
But that actor is going to return to the MCU to portray Blade.
Yeah. Oh.
Which is
I see. He's going to be the next Blade.
Yeah, he is. Which how does that work? Are they just going to ignore his run as as what's his name, Cottonmouth? Or are they going to work that into continuity somehow?
They might say that he's they might go and say that he's from another universe.
That's
they are doing one universe, and Kane Cronker is the big bad villain.
That is actually plausible.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how I feel about that, but it is plausible. But okay, is he going to be pulled into our universe, or is this Blade movie going to take place in another universe?
Same universe as MCU.
Okay.
Like, same universe.
Okay, but it's still possible that Mahershala Ali is portraying an other universe's version of Blade that gets pulled into our universe.
Yeah, I know. But it could be like if they did Luke Cage, he could, like in like season 3 or whatever, he might come back from like pretend that I'm not dead. He might say, yeah, from like another universe.
Well, let's move on.
Yes.
So anyway, this is From Hell. Ever heard of From Hell?
Ooh, is it a Star Wars film?
No, it's it was adapted into a film, but we're not talking about the film.
Oh, this is the book.
Yes, it's a comic book specifically, written by
Ah,
Alan Moore and illustrated by Eddie Campbell.
yeah.
Are you familiar with the name Alan Moore?
Mm, I think so.
Well, you should. Well, you should be.
I've heard the name.
He's one of the most acclaimed and influential comic book writers of all time.
I see.
Yeah, he's the writer of Watchmen.
Oh, he's called the Joker, Thief of Vendetta, Watchmen.
No,
Yeah, I know.
you're looking up his works now. I wanted to go over
No,
them.
it's a surprise. I was looking up. So I'm looking at my demographic books.
Yeah, but you're not letting me be dramatic.
Sorry.
Oh, so yeah. Anyway, this movie was.
I can stop this. I'll pretend.
Just don't worry about it. So anyway, but this comic book was actually adapted into a film loosely with Johnny Depp. I haven't seen it, but apparently it's awful.
Really? From Hell. I think I've seen the movie.
Well, we're not talking about the movie. We're talking about
Yeah,
the
no.
comic book, which is okay. You're familiar with Jack the Ripper.
Yeah.
I mean, who isn't? One of the most notorious serial killers of all time. Never caught.
That's a good movie. It was an okay movie.
Well, I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
But maybe I would hate it. Anyway, so anyway,
Yes.
this movie, anyway, this comic book is so anyway, Jack the Ripper, one of the most never identified, never caught. A lot of people brought out theories to who Jack the Ripper was. The premise of this comic book, even though the creators say they don't believe it, is based on what the conspiracy theory that Jack the Ripper was involved in Masonry, the Illuminati, and the Shadow Government, and that his killings of those prostitutes was to cover up an illegitimate heir to the British royalty.
Yeah.
Yep. And I didn't put. I only pulled the cover for this book. This is what Jack the Ripper looks like in the storyline.
Yeah. Yes.
We have.
That's alright.
Yeah. Very different from the stereotype. He doesn't have a hat. He doesn't have a cloak. This.
Yeah.
This man, I forget his name. I think it's actually William something. He's a
Yeah.
he's a surgeon, and he's also
Yeah.
into the occult. He's not quite the main
Ooh.
He's not quite the main character, but it's kind of an ensemble that features different characters that brings their own observations and have their own struggles and personalities and lives.
Yeah.
So anyway, this guy is really into the occult, and even though he's he's given these killings to do as an assignment, he's he goes through with it for his own reasons, because he's he believes this committing these murders will give him a understanding of the universe and knowledge.
So what? Which code it is?
I beg your pardon.
Which code he was in?
Which cult he was in? Like I said,
Yeah.
he's not part of any cult. I mean, you could say the Illuminati and and shadow government are treated as a cult, but he's not.
Oh yeah.
But you know, he starts going a little bit far for them.
Yeah.
And after he kills enough people, he kind of has a vision of the future, of our present, and
Yeah.
he finds life today to be so like numb and unfulfilling, and that he kind of has an existential breakdown and he goes crazy.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and I guess the
That's
go ahead.
that's heavy.
Yeah, and the kind of ultimate revelation, whether it's true or a, or a hallucination, is that he travels through time and the universe, and you know, he sees
Ooh.
the future and the past,
Yeah.
and it's real kind of like crazy. Yeah, it's real.
Yes.
I can't really do it justice. You really ought to read it yourself.
Yeah.
You and anybody are watching this.
Yeah. Yeah. I might be. Is it? Can you get it from the comic store or anything?
You can probably find at the comic store. I
Yeah.
ordered this online from fuck, what's it called? Good,
Review.
good, no, not Goodreads. Damn it, I forgot. But you know, you can probably order it from a lot of places, like secondhand.
Yeah. I'll check it out.
Okay. Another point of note is that this comic book is in black and white.
Oh, yeah, that's alright.
Yeah, and it's done in a real scratchy kind of
Yeah. I
heavy
just need to
style.
just have hang on a sec. I need to go to the toilet. I do apologize.
Okay, well, I'll just wait until you get back because I don't really have anything else
Yeah.
to say about From Hell.
Yes. So is it? I might check it out. It sounds. I seen the movie. It was like I seen the movie, but wasn't paying attention. It was more like a background movie.
Okay,
Yeah.
you,
I need to take a number two.
yeah,
Sorry.
just go. I'll just sit here and wait. It doesn't matter because I think we're gonna cut this out anyway.
I am back. Sorry, I do apologize.
Oh, it's good that you're back.
Chopper's getting big.
Ah, it's great to hear. When I get back, he's going to be too big.
Oh no, he'll be my big house. Yeah.
So
And what
anyway,
else?
I beg your pardon.
You continue. I was about to say something, I forgot.
Yeah, I think I'm ready to just skip on to the next subject,
Yeah.
and it's yeah, Hogwarts.
Oh, Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah, you've you've been playing this game non-stop.
Yes, I have been.
Okay.
It's like
One more.
it's
Hold on.
controversial.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah.
Before you talk about that, I think we ought to talk about you know the ethics, I guess, of playing this game and talking about it, and
Yeah, so I can't like because this game is actually something to like I think released now, but like, it's like something it's I think it's out now, but I got the game 72 hours access early, and the ethics in the games are amazing.
yeah, I'm sure.
The gameplay, the the way he has spells, the way you see the characters. It's got Samuel Peggins
I
who
don't
plays
know.
the headmaster.
Just slow down, please, because I just want to get I just want to get this conversation out of the way. Then we can really actually talk about the game. Okay, now
Yeah.
because of the J.K. Rowling being a turf, a lot of people are kind of okay. The thing is, some people want you to boycott this game. Boycotting, I mean,
But
it's
don't be
hold on,
yeah.
boycotting just doesn't work. It's you may as well just you, uh, um and there's a lot of other people like in the world that do just as much harm as J.K. Rowling, and that you give your money to anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you eat meat, you're contributing to an industry that causes like immeasurable harm to the planet.
Yeah.
Like and so like if yeah, you can try to consume ethically under capitalism, but really there is it's no use. Like yeah, J.K. Rowling's a
Yeah, but
billion. J.K. Rowling's a billionaire. No amount of boycotting, which
no matter what you try to do.
which broadly speaking doesn't work, is going to stop her from being a billionaire. So
Yes, like I know like some people who like remember don't bring politics into games. Is a game is a game, really.
I mean, that that doesn't really work either, because all art
Either.
because video games are art, and all art is
Yeah.
inherently political. There's no
Yeah.
there's no getting around that. But I just want to get that out of the way. I just want to get that out of the way. So okay, you talk about the game. I haven't played this. I'm probably not going to
Yes.
play it for. I'm not going to play it anytime soon because I don't have a console with me in Japan. So this is all you. You go
Yeah.
nuts.
So I won't give any spoilers to the game. I am halfway through the game.
One more.
And the,
Wait, one more thing I want to talk about. On Twitter, I'm seeing a lot of people, not just on Twitter, but like Facebook. I see a lot of people like kind of like trying to spoil the plot of this game because they I don't know,
yeah.
for some reason they think it's going to like people are going to be less likely to engage with it, and I just find that to be so tacky and vindictive and mean spirited, and that's not going to
Yes.
that's not going to do anything. Like okay,
No.
okay, this is kind of a this is okay. So something similar happened during the '90s. When you were a wrestling fan, there was these two promotions, the
Yeah.
WWF and WCW. WWF was like winning the ratings war like every week during that period of wrestling, and the person in charge
Yeah.
of WCW thought that they could steal viewership away from the WWF by providing a massive spoiler. But all that did was drive
Yeah.
people that were going to watch the WCW that week to tune into WWF.
Really?
Yeah. Again, I just wanted to say that people that are into wrestling know what I'm talking about when Mankind became WWF champion. But okay,
Yeah.
but back to you. Back to you. I just thought that was funny.
So yes. It's the game that it's an it's an RPG game. So RPG means role, RP, RP. So it's a role playing game, kind of like Ragnarok and God of War. The world is amazing. The stunning. I play in high performance, even though I don't have 4K. It's amazing. The world, the gameplay. There might be like little bit glitches, but not. I'm glad it's not as bad as Cyberpunk was. There's a little bit glitches there and there, but no, doesn't really affect the game. And in the world, you actually see beasts. You actually like. You can like the beasts, the animals are so cute and friendly. Some of them will attack you, some of them you don't. You'll learn like skills all the way into your classes. You can fly a broom. The mechanics are amazing. Like you can talk to people. You can like buy a broom, upgrade a broom, buy a wand. You can upgrade your skills. You can like learn dark curses. You can play as a bard. You can be like a bard wizard or bard witch, or you can be a good witch or a good wizard.
I do hate
and
how. I do hate how you have studios releasing broken games. Not that this game is broken. It sounds like it works well enough from what you said.
Yes.
But the fact that they sent out a game with like how would you say this game is, how glitchy this game is compared to God of War Ragnarok, which you've also played, yeah?
I mentioned RPG. It's like an RPG well-played game like Ragnarok and God of War 2018. It's RPG game. I mean, like the glitch is not it's not bad. Like you can only see small. You can see small, but when Cyberpunk came out, it's so bad. So this is good. Then this is good. Glitches better than Cyberpunk. Not that bad.
How glitchy was God of War Ragnarok? Out of curiosity.
It wasn't that glitchy. I'm trying to say that it's an RPG game. So like it's similar to God of War Ragnarok. And I'm trying to say the Cyberpunk release date was so glitchy, and when I played this, it wasn't glitchy, but it has like minor few glitches, but it didn't impact the game at all. It doesn't crash. So yeah, but I know it's having problems with on PC. So
okay, I guess that's fair.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, apparently one of the most broken games ever released was WWE 2K20.
Technically it's Cyberpunk now, apparently.
I beg your pardon?
Cyberpunk took over it.
Cyberpunk?
Yeah. When it first released, it was so glitchy. Everything was so bad.
Really?
Yeah. So Cyberpunk was so bad for consoles. And they had to patch it like 4 times to get a fix.
What year was that released?
2018.
Oh, well, WWE 2K20 was released in 2019.
Oh. I think when Cyberpunk released? I thought it was 2018, right? No, it's not 2019, So it released in 2020.
Oh, okay.
So my bad. So it's so bad. So Cyberpunk was so glitchy. I even can't play it on PS4 or PlayStation 5 that been crashing or glitchy.
Does Hogwarts Legacy have a story?
Yes, it has a story, but I'm not going to spoil it for you. The story is amazing. There's some things that goes for so long for me. I just skip them, but I don't skip them all. You can change your settings to like easy story, easy, normal, and hard.
Would you
And
be?
change the settings for
How,
gameplay.
do you just want to reveal the premise of the game?
So the premise of the game, you start as a new student joining the 5th year, joining the 5th year.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I can say.
Okay. Is there anything else? So you've got nothing else to say about the game?
And I have been playing non-stop.
Okay. Oh,
That's much.
well, I'm ready to move on if you are.
Yes,
Okay then.
I'm
Okay,
ready to move on.
we already talked about Luke Cage. Okay. This is in your next selection. I have not
Yes.
I've not seen
Young Sheldon.
I've not seen any of Young Sheldon. This is a spin-off prequel of The Big Bang Theory, which I've seen plenty of. I think
It's a prequel to Big Bang Theory.
yeah, I think The Big Bang Theory is okay. I mean, I wasn't so much of a fan of it
Yes.
that I'm going out of my way to watch Young Sheldon. So from what I hear, it's actually pretty good. But I don't really feel the need to watch it. So once again, this is all you because
Yes.
you've actually seen it. So you
Yeah,
go
I
ahead.
So it's really good. Like I watched it when it came out, and I finished it that season. That I watched it when I think season 6 came out 2 weeks ago or a week ago, and I finished that in a week, or should I say a day. And I've been like rewatching Young Sheldon again, and see how the actors has like grown up so much. Can't believe it, from 6 years old till now like 13 years old.
Well, it started when he was
And a lot
he
it's
started when he
me.
was 6.
Pardon?
He started when he was 6.
Season 6, yeah.
Huh? I didn't know that.
I think season 5 came out on Netflix, but we had to wait for a year for season 6 to come out. But I really enjoy the series. Like it's still still makes me funny and laugh. Even when I'm depressed or need something to laugh, I watch Young Sheldon. It's just like we watching Young Sheldon, and it's about a boy named Sean Lee Cooper, and let's see how and he's telling his the other children. He's telling his story, growing up. And spoiler alert: in this film, you will see the other children has kids with Amy named Leonard. One of them actually called Leonard. Leonard.
That's actually kind of sweet.
Yes, it is.
How would you say this child actor embodies the character portrayed by Jim Parsons in The Big Bang Theory?
Young. He does good. Like he does good, but in interviews, because he takes like mental health days
That's
because he can't like learn too much information. He takes like mental health day.
no, that's
Apparently, from the interviews, because like the work he says that he actually affects his mental health.
that's probably
Train young children.
yeah, that's probably good. It's probably good to take care of your mental health. I don't think enough people do that.
Yeah, it's really like I enjoy it. Like you can see like cameos, like you can see like Leonard, Sheldon, and all that. Like when they were kids, like a guest, like the different actors, like a guest star, like appearance, not appearance, whatever. And all of it came back during season 5 as a narrator. So yeah.
Okay. When you see okay, do you believe that this child actor and Jim Parsons' portrayal of the character, do you 100% believe that it's the same person? Do you?
Understand?
Or do they feel? Or do they feel like two different characters?
Two different characters.
Really? Do you think that's a detriment to this working as a prequel to The Big Bang Theory?
Yes, because one thing, you know how Leonard's bully?
Yeah.
So basically, Leonard's bully is actually playing Sheldon Stard.
Huh. That's interesting.
Yeah, no.
Who's
Nice.
who's Paul?
And it's different because this is how it's hard. It's not the Sheldon I know, but he is Sheldon. But the way he's just like because of the keys, so he's so different comparing to adult Sheldon.
Hmm. Who's portraying? Who portrays?
And yeah,
Who portrays Sheldon's mum?
guess who? Do
Uh.
you know? Do you know Sheldon's mother from The Big Bang Theory?
Yeah. I am familiar with her, but I don't know her name.
Yeah.
She was also in Roseanne.
Technically,
Yeah.
that's her daughter. Her daughter is playing Sheldon's mum in Young Sheldon.
The actress's daughter.
Yeah.
Huh. That's pretty.
So,
That's pretty interesting.
yeah. So I know. I was like, what the hell?
That's like from Straight Outta Compton, where Ice Cube's son,
Yes.
where Ice Cube's son portrays Ice Cube.
Yes.
That
It is. It's like wicked.
is there anything else?
And
Okay.
plus, instead of focus on Sheldon all the time, they actually involve this. We have to see the family story as well. Instead of like always being around with young. Instead of being like a Sheldon show, they explore the families as well, like how they're dealing with like life, money issues, the kids like getting Joseph Sheldon getting attention. Yeah, they explore that all as well. And plus they have their own story as well. They're
Okay.
better than focus like on Sheldon. So yeah,
Okay.
they
Yeah.
expand.
Yeah. I think that's something that would inevitably happen when the writers feel like they run out of stuff to do with your lead character.
Yeah. Yes.
Especially when your lead character needs to be, when you're writing a prequel and your character needs to be at a certain needs to be a certain way, when you
Yes.
get to the end, kind of.
Yeah. It
um
is like you see. It's challenging for them to accept Sheldon being smart, and sometimes they feel like they're the dumb ones.
yeah, but also as we see in the Big Bang Theory, Sheldon can also
Yeah.
be like arrogant and condescending.
You know, again, yeah, he's in like half in this show as well. But with these, he actually like feels guilty and learns his emotions as well.
Huh,
You see him like how sad. You see him he'll get upset and scared.
like he sounds strangely more mature than adult Sheldon in Big
Yeah,
Bang
I
Theory.
know.
As
So
in,
yeah.
go ahead.
So basically when he's 6 years old, he bought like a nuclear he's basically then in the part where like when he's 6 years old, an FBI comes for him because he's trying to purchase uranium, whatever. But in the adult Sheldon in Big Bang Theory, it's like Sheldon said that he got the FBI comes like when he's 13, but they change it a little bit, like changes back, like change like the like storytelling of young. They changed some stories around as well. Well, young adult Sheldon said in the Big Bang Theory, it's actually changed around in the show.
Yeah, I think that's kind of a more the writers kind of shrugging their shoulders and going, whatever, we'll do this anyway.
Yeah, but it's going to get darker because Sheldon's father was going to pass away, going to die anyway because we all knew that because he said it in the Big Bang Theory.
Oh yeah.
So that's it's going to get darker.
Yeah, that's kind of a foregone. Yeah. That's kind of a foregone conclusion.
Yeah, but we're doing a random season, but we're not respecting and like it's gonna get dark.
So is there anything else you have to say about the show?
Nothing much. Like I was really watching that again. I'm on season 2, episode 11.
Okay, so what do you have anything to say about that?
I haven't started watching it, but I'll go watch it later on if I don't get distracted.
No, so I guess I'll move on then.
Yes, you can.
and this is Reboot. This is
I
a
haven't seen
this
that.
yeah, this is a show that I watched. So I guess
Oh,
this is all me now. I guess.
yes.
So this Reboot, Canadian series, the first ever completely computer generated TV series ever.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The premise is it takes place in a computer. This purple fellow in the background is a virus trying to take over the city that lives in the computer. Yeah,
Yeah.
this blue person, the woman behind him, and her little brother are kind of the guardians,
Ah, so yeah.
and less so much the kid because he's a kid, but you know he gets ahead of himself and gets caught in danger, but yeah, and
Yeah.
the premise is they need to stop the bad guy Megabyte.
Megabyte, yeah.
Yeah. Um.
That is really interesting. The first ever computer, like,
Yeah, and some interesting things
yeah.
about the voice cast. Megabyte is voiced by Judge Claude Frollo from
God, never heard of him.
from The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
From the Disney show movie.
Yes. Hellfire,
Oh,
dark
okay.
fire, no gypsy, it's your turn. Choose me
Yes,
or
pretty much.
your
Yeah.
pyre. And and this woman, I forget her character's name, but she's voiced by Marie from Ed and Eddie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's the
Good to
one.
know.
She's the one that likes Double D.
Ah, I see.
Yeah. This series was originally meant to run for 3 seasons, but it was renewed for a fourth, and it ended on a
Yeah.
cliffhanger, an
Oh,
unsatisfying.
really?
Yeah,
That's disappointing.
yeah, an unsatisfying one, I might add. Apparently, there was also a sequel series, but I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Um, so I became aware of this series because of the YouTube channel Overly Sarcastic Productions.
Yeah.
Um, the host of that series, Red, she talks about this series a few times, how she was a big fan of it, and how when she revisited it, it was she found out that it held up pretty well, and that it was actually capable of some pretty sophisticated writing.
Yeah.
And since I enjoyed her Trop Talk series, I figured, I'll give the show a watch at some point.
Yes.
The first time I watched it was maybe 3 years ago, where I watched maybe 2 episodes, and even though I didn't hate it, I kind of like tapped out. So yeah,
Yes.
like a month ago, I decided to like actually, rewatch, actually watch Reboot, and I have to say that I don't.
Yeah.
What was that?
That's alright. Like,
No. What was that
ooh.
noise? What was that noise from your end?
Oh, that was my ringtone. My bad.
Okay.
I
Well.
declined it.
Okay. So anyway, I don't regret the time I spent watching this series, but I don't think it's not bad. I just think it's not all that special.
Yes.
I think season 3 is definitely its best season.
Yeah.
Um,
I should. Is that how do you watch it?
I watched the whole thing on YouTube.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, if you're interested, it's it's just Reboot.
Yeah,
Just
true that.
just search reboot CGI.
Yeah, I should do
It's
that.
okay. What else? What was I going to say?
Hey,
Yeah. Season three is definitely its best season. It has
yeah,
a. It's definitely darker than the earlier seasons. More violent. A part of season three is that Bob, our main character, is like gone from Mainframe, the city, because he got banished or tricked into being banished by Megabyte,
yeah,
and Enzo, the kid, basically needs to become like the main guardian, even though he's like way out of his league and he's no way ready.
yeah,
Yeah, and he too kind of gets banished, and he spends like 10 years not by himself. He has this a female love interest that she, or rather she becomes his love interest, because they both start as prepubescent kids.
yeah.
Yeah, but yeah,
Oh, that's alright.
he spends like 10, the equivalent of 10 years, going around like the internet, or I guess games, and they call them games, and he becomes like darker, more cynical, more morally compromised. But at the end, he stops himself from killing the bad guy, but he dies anyway.
Yeah,
And there's the bad guy's sister, who is also a virus, but she's more. She's okay. He's like he's evil, but he has goals, and he wants to and he wants to like do things. His sister is she's she's kind of just as dangerous as him, but she doesn't really have goals. She just wants to like cause havoc and go and be insane. But that kind of makes her less of a threat, because she can if you just say the right thing, she can be like, huh, I didn't think of it that way. And
yeah.
she also kind of like and she's also crushing on Bob.
Wow.
Yeah, so eventually she does become an ally.
That's pretty okay
Yeah.
then.
Yeah, but yeah, like I said, so this series, it's not great, but
But it still has its moment.
yeah,
It's
it
still good, man.
it has merit. And I guess if you and, I kind of decided to watch the whole thing because I wanted to see Enzo's character arc that overly sarcastic productions described. And
Yeah,
I guess it's what I wanted, even though I think she oversold it.
yeah, I guess.
But having said that, even though it follows a kind of a formulaic kind of setup, it's a well written, competently executed formula that if you've seen it, it's not if you've seen it once, it's not going to kill you to see it again.
Yes.
So I guess roll those dice, whatever.
Yeah.
So that's mine. I guess I'm ready to move on. I mean, you haven't seen this, so you don't really have anything to add, do
No,
you?
I haven't.
Okay. And now we're up to Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh! I've seen some parts, but I love Yu-Gi-Oh!
I've been watching the Japanese version for the first time.
Are you? What do you think of it?
One moment. I was just drinking my water.
Yeah.
I I've watched the first season, and I'm up to just before Yam America appears in Battle City.
Ooh.
So I'm just before that.
Yes.
Um
That's,
Okay, so watching I first became familiar of Yu-Gi-Oh because of the card game because other kids at school were
Yes,
into
school.
it.
They're banned.
Yeah. Then I I got into the anime series, and
Yes.
then I got into Yu-Gi-Oh the
It,
abridged series,
yeah.
and then I got into then I started looking at the manga and how different it was. Because the anime um
Yes.
only starts adapting the everything after volume 7 of the manga.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like the card game only appears a few times in the manga before that.
Ah, I see.
Yeah. But we are talking about the second series anime, which is very much focused on the card game.
Yeah.
But even that made different, some pretty noticeable differences between 4Kids' English dub.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yes. Oh, yeah. I just remember to like now. I've been watching Inuyasha.
well, I guess we can talk about that another
Yeah.
time.
Another time. Yeah.
Yeah. So the general
Oh, my bad.
okay. So the general premise of Yu-Gi-Oh is that I guess I doing the premise for for the TV series is a little bit different. It's this card game that everybody plays. The main yeah the
Yes.
main
I know
char-
the car goes.
yeah the main character named Yugi has this ancient Egyptian artifact that unleashes the soul of a. Okay, I'm already kind of getting into spoilers because this isn't immediately apparent. Although I guess
It's
some
old.
Although I guess some media savvy viewers might be able to infer this, but the soul of an ancient Egyptian pharaoh resides within the ancient Egyptian
Oh,
artifact.
that's what I was. I thought some demons and something.
No, and
Just let you know, I only watched this before school and that's it.
that's fine. I mean, the Japanese version is pretty notably different from what you watched on, before school anyway.
Yeah. Oh, that's alright then.
Yeah. So what else to add? And there are other people that play the card game and also have these ancient these ancient Egyptian artifacts that are related to the one that the main character Yugi Moto has, or Moto Yugi because Japanese.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and they all they compete in these card game tournaments for different reasons, whether it's to
Yeah,
pay.
like some of them could be like revenge,
Yeah.
or like an enemy,
Yeah,
or could be like a duel just for
Yeah,
fun.
all for the sake of their family, whom they're trying to save or trying to pay for an operation.
Yeah. Just to clarify, so on so basically that the character on the right is the character on his right. Is that his brother or his younger self?
That's okay. The character on the right is the main character, kind of,
Yeah.
and the person on the left is the soul of the ancient Egyptian pharaoh.
But they both look alike.
Yeah, that's yeah. The idea is that Yugi Moto is kind of the reincarnation of the ancient Egyptian pharaoh, whom you can colloquially refer to as Yami Yugi.
I see.
He does have a name that we do find out towards the end of the series, but I'm not there yet. So for the time being, I'm just going to keep referring to him as Yami Yugi.
Yeah, I see. It's like I only watched some beats in school, but I know the card games. Every time I see a card of Yu-Gi-Oh, I go Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yep. So I guess the first thing I'll talk about is the voice cast.
Yeah.
I've kind of become
Japanese one or English?
the Japanese one.
Yeah.
But before that, okay, I've kind of grown accustomed to the characters speaking with Little Karibo's voices from Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series. So
Yeah.
so you kind of need to get used to the original Japanese version, but it's they are very talented, so it's not so it doesn't take too long for it to happen.
Yeah, see? That's
Um,
alright.
Yugi Moto and Yami Yugi are voiced by the same actor.
Ooh.
And he does it pretty distinctly. Probably not as distinct as Dan Green in the 4Kids dub, but there is a delineation.
Yeah.
Um,
I see.
more of an extreme delineation between Batman and Bruce Wayne, which
That's
is
alright.
which is probably does make sense because they are different people. Like at the end of the day,
Pretty much there are different personalities, different perceptions of him.
yeah, and you've also got to say about the there's really we really can do like a whole episode on this because there's a lot to talk about. Characters, plot, differences in
Yeah.
localization. How
It's so much.
how it is versus the manga. I'm just gonna say that
Yeah.
I've wanted to watch the Japanese version for a long time. I'm finally doing it. I'm glad that I'm finally doing it.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll move on then.
He's on. Yes.
Is there anything else you want to say?
I remember watching it as a kid, but I will never watch it. Like, be honest. Just too much. It must have like a lot of episodes and TV shows off, or spins off. I'm like, no.
Okay, well, I'm gonna move on. And
Yeah.
and this
I need
is.
to go to the toilet.
I'll wait then.
Sorry. I'm trying not to. Back. I'm back.
Okay, cool. I was just getting a strawberry.
Yes. Oh, nice. I had lamb chocolate enough.
Okay, so right now we're talking about Assassin's Creed Origins.
Yes.
So
2017.
yeah, I guess we'll talk about the series overall to start with.
It's a rebooted franchise.
Not really.
Not really, but it's like they rebooted the game sense all that. It's like reset the franchise.
I mean, it may be a soft, like a very soft reboot. I mean, I don't think it's really actually been rebooted. You still have mentions of the earlier games.
Yeah, it has.
So I don't know. To call it a reboot, I think is a serious misnomer.
Yeah, and it's an RPG game as well.
Yeah. Okay, but to talk about the series overall for a little bit, I'm a pretty big fan of this.
Yeah.
I started out as a big fan of the series, but everything after Assassin's Creed 3, I think, was kind of lackluster.
Yes, it was. It was like everything went downhill.
I think
Black Flag was shit.
I mean, I wouldn't say Black Flag was shit, but it was. I definitely think it was overrated. What was the one? What was the one after that? Unity. Let's say Unity. Unity. I thought.
Unity and Syndicate.
Yeah. Unity. I did not care for like at all. Assassin's Creed Liberation.
Yes.
You know, I liked that it had the first.
That Liberation came out like between like when it came out. It came out like during the 2012.
Yeah, but it's still. Yeah, I still want to talk about it though, if only briefly.
Yeah.
I thought it was. I thought it was cool that it had the first ever, female lead character in Assassin's Creed, but overall the game's not that great. Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I thought I was going to like it when I first played it, but then it kind of really like it really didn't work all that great.
Okay, but we're not liking it. They're trying to push it RPG elements in, and with like trying to update stuff, like trying new game styles, whatever. No, I didn't like it.
However, Assassin's Creed Origins, I think it's the best Assassin's Creed game since Assassin's Creed 3.
Yes, it is.
I
like it. I like it.
Yeah. I think the hold on.
The game is like the character, the gameplay. For me, I enjoyed it. The story, I thought I used to play games on easy, and I played this on easy. And I rushed through the story. I didn't take time to do any side quests. Then
Wait, you didn't do it.
Then I finished the story.
Wait. Hold on. You didn't do the side quests.
Sorry.
How did you finish the game without doing the side quests? Because I was. I quickly realized that I would not be able to complete the game without doing any of the side quests and upgrading my skills and shit.
I put the game on easy and I rushed it all, but I did redo it on the Xbox, had an Xbox, and did all the side quests and finished it up. I'll take my time slow without getting bored.
Okay, I didn't think the story was all that engaging, but I really liked the protagonist, Beric of Siwa.
Yes.
Yeah, that's his name, Beric of Siwa.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's he's got a tragic past and he's estranged from his wife and but he wants to improve the world and
yes, it is.
It's a really he's a very engaging character and he's probably my favorite Assassin's Creed protagonist since Ezio Auditore.
Yes, Ezio is my main favorite.
Yeah, he's definitely the best. If we're including Haytham Kenway, I like him as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I did forget. Assassin Rogue as well came out as well.
Oh yeah, that I don't care. I don't give a shit about that.
Yes.
I don't even did I even actually finish that game? I must have.
You must have, yes.
I also like what's her name? Eve?
Evie?
Yeah, Evie's what were the names? Jacob and Evie something?
It's Evie.
Yeah, I know her name, but what was her last name?
I forgot.
I'm gonna look it up. They're twins.
Yes.
Wait, Fry. Evie Fry, yeah?
Yeah, Evie Jacob Fry, Evie Fry, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah, out of the two of them, I prefer her.
Yes, I mean, she's hot.
Oh, well, yeah, that's no dispute. I like how
It looks awful.
I like the weapon that she she has. It's that kind of like cane looking weapon that like I see her use, I'm like, holy fuck, she's fucking them up.
Yeah, she is.
But anyway, the Assassin's Creed Origins, they all kind of have the same, basic plot.
Yes.
You're in a period of history. There's the power of struggle.
The Templars and the.
Well, this
But
this predates the those orders specifically.
yes.
You see the origins of the Assassin's logo,
Yeah.
which I normally I prefer that to be unexplained, but I think it works in the way they did it.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. I think that's basically all I had.
And in the interest, I knew Desmond. I forgot to get the girl name.
Oh
But
yeah.
we kind of like got another Desmond Meyer character as well.
Yeah. I might have forgotten about her if you didn't say that.
Yeah.
She's okay.
Hey.
I mean, at this stage, I feel like Ubisoft doesn't give that much of a shit about the modern era.
No.
Which in all fairness, people play these games for the historical setting.
Yes.
And
After this game, the Odyssey came out, and it changed the relation of the story of the Assassin's Creed game. So, like, you got those three options, and whatever you chose, the game, you chose these three stories, and it actually fixed the game in Odyssey.
Well,
I'm just saying it's evolving.
Well,
For the Odyssey.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yes.
So I don't think I have much else to say about this.
No, neither.
Okay,
It's a good game.
Yeah, it is a good game. It plays well. I think Ancient Egypt is really well realized.
Yes.
Yes,
guess what? I've been to the pyramid in the game.
Of
So
course.
that's off my bucket list.
Of course. Well, an interesting thing about picking Ancient Egypt as a setting. One of the developers said that they'd actually never set a game during Ancient Egypt. And,
yeah.
and,
so
and then
the
they
reason why it took so long.
and then they did it.
Because of the. Yeah, and they did it. So the reason why it took 2 years to complete because because of the failure of Honesty, especially Honesty, that's what it was every 2 years they always been at the game.
I think the main reason why they finally did a game in Ancient Egypt is because the last few games didn't do so great, and
yeah.
Let me finish.
Well,
Let me finish, please. So I think the reason why they set a game in Ancient Egypt is because the last few games didn't do so great, so they figured, okay, we need to make sure this game actually works, because apparently Assassin's Creed Unity was really buggy when it was released, and also and we're also going to set this game during Ancient Egypt because everybody is familiar, knows something about Ancient Egypt. And we can also get really nice, pretty scenery.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and apparently this game is actually used as a visual aid in universities that actually teach ancient Egyptian history.
Oh, but I didn't know.
Yeah, so that's actually a major compliment to the developers.
It is.
Yeah, so I guess I'm ready to move on now if you are.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Just before the game, Daredevil.
Yeah, and this is the last thing I guess we're going to talk about.
That's what she's hot.
Oh, boy, no complaint. So let's. Okay, so specifically Daredevil season 2.
So it's okay, yeah.
Yeah. I guess. What did you think about season 1 before we talk about season 2?
I enjoyed season 1, but I was so keen for his red costume at the end.
I think the costume is kind of. I don't know. I think the costume could have been done better.
Yeah, but I do like the costume. But I love Electra's more.
Okay. I guess I've already spoken about what I think about Daredevil. I think. Okay, I think I still prefer Jessica Jones.
Yeah.
I think okay. The thing is, I think whatever I think about Daredevil, season 1, I think the first half of season 2 is better than season 1,
Yeah.
and I think the second half of Daredevil season 2 is worse than Daredevil season 1.
Yeah.
So I think on average, it's kind of the same quality as season 1.
Just like you know, you ever do not start season 3 without watching Defenders. After Defenders, it's a cameo. It's tying to season 3.
I was going to watch these Netflix series in order of release on Netflix.
Yeah. Sorry.
So like I said, I just finished watching Luke Cage. So then I'm going. So after that, it's Iron Fist, and then after Iron Fist, it's the Defenders.
Yeah.
So don't worry about me.
Yeah, and yeah.
I actually got the release. I actually have the release of so yeah, Luke Cage season 1, as I said. Then it's Iron Fist season 1. Then it's the Defenders.
Yeah.
Then it's the Punisher season 1, Jessica Jones season 2, Luke Cage season 2, Iron Fist season 2, Daredevil season 3, the Punisher season 2, and Jessica Jones season 3.
I see. Yeah. I see now. Yes, he's not again sick.
I've just been talking for too long.
Yes. What do you think of the villain? I'm making Viskin Fisk.
I think he's
Okay.
I think he's really well done.
Yes.
The actor portraying the actor portraying him. I didn't mind Michael Clark Duncan's portrayal in the movie, but what's his name? I forget. Yeah, I forget his name. But he really brings him to life. Yeah, definitely the best version of the character we've had. He hasn't appeared in film yet, but if he ever does appear in film, he's probably going to be the best.
Yes.
I will say, however, I will compliment this season's I guess kind of starter villain, the Punisher. He is really well done.
Yeah, I know.
Like
the backstory is so tragic, though.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's the whole point of the character. He has
I know.
And he is the actor portraying him is really good.
I know, he's good. I love him. Jonathan, what I love him.
Yeah, he has really good chemistry with Matt Murdock. Like seeing seeing him in the courtroom with Matt Murdock, and that's I love that. I like to think that at some point during that scene, he kind of deduces that Matt Murdock is actually Daredevil.
Yeah.
But then he like pushes that thought aside as like, nah, no way, he can't be.
No.
And then like at the end of that court case, he's like, he's fucking Daredevil.
Yes. It was pretty good. Like, what do you think of Electra? Who plays it better, Jennifer Garner or whatever her name is?
Rosario Dawson, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, wait, I don't think it's Rosario Dawson because Rosario Dawson portrays the nurse in the...
No.
Are you sure
No,
about
that's
that?
not. I don't put the nurse yet.
Because
I don't.
because I see her name come up during the credits of Luke Cage, and Elektra wasn't in
Yes.
Luke Cage.
Yeah, no, that's not her. I'm not her. I mean, like, I forgot the actress name who plays Electra.
Oh well, I think she's
Who plays better? Like, yes.
I mean, that's a tough question because I don't think this is the fault of the Elektra character, but I think season two really gets bogged down when she appears, because when she
Yeah.
appears, the Hand appears, and
Yes.
the Hand, compared to the Punisher, is a really lame villain.
It's gonna be like a massive villain in Defenders.
I know that, but judging from the appearance in Daredevil, I'm not all that invested.
Oh, okay.
I will say this though. I'm in Japan. I'm studying Japanese.
Yes.
They introduce this character whom who is they are Yamanote, which means the hand in Japanese.
Ah.
Except that it doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I don't know if it was a mistranslation or they decided to just simplify it, but Yami no Te literally means hand of darkness.
Ah.
Yeah,
See.
Yami means darkness. No is the possessive slash modification slash attribute particle, and Te means
Yeah.
hand.
Yeah.
But te, just te, for hand wouldn't sound very dramatic.
Yeah. I just love season two. Like they brought the Punisher. It was like fucking way violent.
Oh yeah,
So awesome.
the Punisher's great.
Yes.
Like I
He
can't,
doesn't care. He cares about getting justice.
I can't wait for him to see what he does in his own series. I hope it's good.
Yes. Before it got cancelled. Shame.
I'm gonna what was I gonna say? Oh god damn it! I don't.
What do you think? Like.
Oh yeah, I just
What do you
remember.
think
Oh yeah,
differences one like
hold on.
okay.
Hold on. I just remember what I was going to say. Okay, I noticed that every now and then, throughout this Daredevil, maybe once a season, you get this fight sequence that's no cuts,
Yeah, I know.
and I really like those. I like the creativity. I like the
Yeah.
length. I like the work done into it. I just think I love to see more of that. In
Yeah. Do you know?
like not just in Marvel, but like elsewhere.
Yeah. Do you know the character? You know the actor who plays Daredevil, right? He actually put like contacts in his eyes, so that was he's actually like blind in the TV show. Not permanently, but he's actually blind in the TV show. So like they put contacts in his eyes, so making looks like he's blind.
From what I heard, I mean maybe this was a few years into Daredevil's filming, but apparently Charlie Cox was apparently he auditioned to portray Han Solo in that Solo film,
Yeah.
and apparently he thinks he actually lost out on that role because he kind of developed this what's the word for it? This habit of not looking into the person he's acting aside's eyes, because
Yeah.
because Daredevil can't lock eyes with anyone, and
Yeah.
and he thinks it made him come across as too confrontational.
Oh yeah.
which that kind of makes me kind of doubt your story. Now maybe it's actually
that's what I've read. That's
n-
what
now,
I've like
now,
read
ma-
and hear from interviews.
now maybe both stories are actually true, and maybe he did start off with contacts, and eventually maybe that did actually seep into his actual acting style. But
Yeah.
that is a bit of interesting information you've provided, if true.
Yeah, it's like that's what I went through interviews and all that in articles. Oh well,
Um,
I could be wrong.
I mean, who knows? How long have we been recording for?
I'm not too sure. About an hour, nearly, and half an hour.
Hold on, hold on. I'm looking. Wait, is that what it says on OBS?
No,
Wait. Zoom. That's probably what it says on
it's
Zoom.
like 1 hour. Oh,
Well, I think we've actually recorded enough of our episode.
yes.
So
It was cool. Like,
yeah. So
maybe an episode.
yeah. So thanks.
Sorry.
So thank you guys for watching. We'll
Next
next
more.
next episode something completely different. Thanks.